Okay, this is gonna be fast. I have a lot of hungry people counting on me, including myself. So, guess what we're making today? Let me get it. Yes, I know everybody's mad at me. Is this authentic? No. Is it fast? Actually, is it fast? Yes, 25 minutes fast. So that's what we're making today. We're making chicken curry, or curry chicken, whatever you say. I say chicken curry. I've been craving curry. This is the first time that I'm actually the one making the curry. And I'm nervous because it's not the curry that we normally use, because I gotta use heavy cream and I'm just like nervous. We got this. We got this. We're gonna do this again. This is gonna be fun. We got the heavy cream. You need some heavy cream. You need 1 large onion, but I don't have any large onions, so I'm using 3 of these little baby ones. Then this is the packet that is basically telling me everything that I need to do. Indian Essentials, creamy yellow curry. 3 easy steps. It's supposed to be easy. We'll see. These are the directions. I'll probably take a picture of them because this is not focusing right now and I don't have time. But then, you know, you can't forget the chicken. This is Purdue. Yeah, this is Purdue chicken breast. No antibiotics. Cool. And then I'm gonna make some rice. I'm gonna make these on the side because we have them and I just love them with anything. So yeah, we're gonna put these over here for now. Alright, so let's get it started. So I just looked at the directions. It says you need oil too, obviously. Yeah. It calls for tomatoes. We're not using tomatoes because I feel like that's gonna be gross. Like, I like tomatoes, but in curry. Alright. So last time I did this, it was basically a freaking caption video. And those are great and all because you know how to talk in them, but you know, it's a lot of editing. You know, you don't think it until you're doing it, and it's a lot of editing. Wow, this is annoying me. I'm just gonna start cutting them. Except for this is gross. This can go right now. When I cut them, the rest will fall off. I know that much. I'm also not too keen on what knives I need to be using, you know? Not quite sure. I just use what cuts the easiest. We're gonna see which one works better. I forgot which one. But I'm gonna try this one first. Because, yeah. Wow, that's not doing much right now when the onions are actually cut up, maybe. But not right now. Onions make me cry so ferociously, and I know there's a way to cut onions so that you don't cry, and I forgot it, so if somebody could tell me, that'd be great. That'd be amazing. Alright, so this part is pretty self-explanatory. It's just like prep time. Just a lot of prep. I actually hope that I'm talking loud enough. I don't think I'm talking low, but you never know until you start filming. And then who knows? This video might become another caption video. If that's the case. After my I'm making this video the same night that I'm editing my self-care video. And in that one I was just like, oh, you know, I feel weird to be around the camera. Again. I'm starting to cry. I feel weird being around the camera again. But this feels organic right now. I think it's because I'm cooking and I feel comfortable. I feel comfortable when I'm cooking. I don't feel weird about what I'm doing. But I'm gonna go right now because I'm crying. Hi, I'm still crying. I just wanted to say that, you know, I use red onions because they're healthier than white onions. So, all about that health. Red onions are healthier than regular onions. Red potatoes are Or even purple ones are more healthier than, well, healthier than, you know, regular potatoes. Alright, so now I can go back to ignoring you guys because I'm burnt. I don't know. I hate cooking with onions with all of my heart and soul. I'd cut garlic any other day in my life. I'd rather cut garlic than onions. So if you have a tip for that, please let me know, because I'm just suffering. Look, doesn't this seem like an excessive amount of onions, considering, like, I may just do 2. I might just, like, cut up this one and just, like, put that one back, because, yeah, I'm done. I look like I'm having a mental breakdown. Like, look, I'm done chopping those hellhole of onions, those evil onions, and now I'm gonna clean the chicken and prep everything. I'm gonna prep the rolls and stuff. Well, actually, I'm probably gonna prep the rolls first, so I could just throw it in the oven, and then clean the chicken and season it and all that good stuff. Gonna use some canola oil, just so it doesn't stick. Just a little bit. If it's too much, you just, like, you know, massage it into the pan. Boom. That's not a lot at all. I don't know if you can tell. Wow. I'm making all of them because I'm feeding myself and my parents, so that's 3 less. If any of y'all have seen Thumbelina, I remember when that mouse was telling her to marry the mole. I remember she like made him buns. This reminds me of that. He's like, you know, take some butter and put them on top so that they're not dry, because they already have like a sweet taste to them, so like they don't need like crazy butter. They just need just like a little smidge of butter on each one. I like to put them on the sides, but that's more time consuming because like it feels like you're like freaking crafting or painting or something. So this is how I love. This one got smushed. I don't know. That much better. Not too much. Not too little. I'm gonna put this on the side, aka behind me, because counter space is limited. Now, right now I'm about to cut up the chicken. Like clean and cut it. So I'm gonna do those tiny bit of dishes real quick so that like the meat is not mixing with the that's just gross. Like, no, you don't do that. No. Alright, so I'm gonna be back. So the recipe itself calls for 1.5 pounds of chicken, like boneless chicken. Yeah, it says 1.5 boneless chicken, skinless chicken thighs, cut into 1-inch chunks. But you know what? I have what? How much do I have? 1, 2. Oh, I have 2, so that's perfect. Oh my god, this is perfect. Yay. Alright, so we're gonna clean it right now with cold water, and then cut these bad boys up, which they're not. They're defrosted, so yes. I just hate the smell of raw chicken. It's gross, but you know. Also, if anybody wonders if I still sing, I very much do. I very much still sing. I just don't post it on YouTube anymore because of, like, you know, all that copyright crap that was been happening. I think I only got copyrighted once. But once was one too many times for me, you know. I wasn't too keen on continuing to be. I wasn't too keen on continuing to be, you know, restricted from doing it the way that I wanted to do it. So, you know, it just ended up working out that way. But I do actually enjoy this. I feel like when I was first doing YouTube, I was very much in my head about what I should be making. Like, if I couldn't do singing videos, then like what could I do? I feel like that aspect I was too in my head. But now that I actually know the direction that I want to go in, and that like I can literally just be myself, because I don't plan on being like famous. I just plan on sharing knowledge, like the things that I find out that are like really cool that I want to share with people. That's more so where I'm coming from. I'm not the first person to cook on YouTube or sing or, you know, all the other stuff I want to do. But I do like cooking. I found out recently that I really like cooking, and I filmed, you know, that soup video, and eventually it just turned into something else. I was just kind of like, hey, this was really cool to make. I want to show everybody how I made it. And then, you know, I had family like, oh, you should put it on YouTube. And then I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to commit to that. But then I realized that, like, who says I had to? Like, who said I had to be just cooking or just this or just that? Like, I could do whatever the hell I wanted to my channel. Nobody's going to come and tell me, like, you can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. So expect a lot of different content, a lot of cooking videos, because there's like a lot that I've learned that I want to share, because I feel like I kind of lucked out. I was scared to cook because I have a fear of fire and getting burnt. Like, that's just not cool to me. I don't want to get burnt. But, you know, once I like started cooking like my first few meals, and I got comfortable with it, that was when I started branching out and making things that I've never made before. Like that soup that I posted, I've never made that before. And I made a bunch of other things that I didn't necessarily film that I've never made before. So I also, like, you know, once I learn certain things, like, you know, I add my own little flair to them. So I feel like, you know, because I was pressed for time in making this video, that I couldn't necessarily look up like cool things that I could do to like make this curry special. Especially since this is my first time doing it, I kind of just want to do it by the book first and see how that goes before I want to get crafty. So as you can see, the chicken is cut, it is washed. I'm going to season it on camera so that you can see what seasonings I use. And I'm going to show you what seasonings I'm going to use, because I don't want to season it too much because there's a packet. Okay, so I'm going to use some onion powder. Just a little bit of that. This table blend seasoning of Mrs. Dash. Just a little bit of turmeric, because why wouldn't you? It's chicken curry, and also I know it probably is already in the curry powder mix, so I don't want to mess with that and, like, you know, overdo it. And then just a little bit of garlic powder. Just gonna coat the top of it, because I'm gonna mix it with my hands. That's why I say just like a little bit. Just like a little bit. Well, a generous amount, because like I said, I'm gonna mix this with my hands. So I doubt that means every single piece is going to be coated, but you know, I'm not trying to season the chicken for like the chicken is not going to be its own separate entity. You know, I'm adding stuff to it so that it tastes even a little bit better, but you know, there's already a mix. Most people probably wouldn't season their chicken, but you know, I come from a Spanish household, so that's how we do things. Well, Spanish and black, and that's how we do things. So I'm just, you know, doing what I do. And it looks great, honestly. It smells great. It makes the raw smell go away too, so that's cool. Not too much onion powder, because we already have like onions that we're cooking. All right, now this is the part that I'm excited about. I've never cooked with this before. Is there not another cap? All right, looks like we're going in full throttle with the turmeric. I'm just gonna try to lightly dust it. on top. Got a lot of interesting smells going on. I'm going to oil this pan with some olive oil because it calls for olive oil. So I'm gonna use this one because this is the only one we have. Is it good? I mean, it does the job. I don't know what's considered bad or good olive oil, but it works for me. So we're gonna use that. All right, so this is what it looks like before I mix it all in. I forgot to mention that when I was about to throw out the bag of chicken, I felt something heavy in there. There was a third breast in there. So this is 3 breasts worth of chicken. It's not just the 2 breasts that I showed you. It's 3 moderate sized breasts. It was pretty much the same size as the first 2 that I showed you guys. So like it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so we have more chicken. Because I was looking at it, I was just like, oh man, I don't know if we have enough chicken. Oh, that sucks. But we'll definitely have enough chicken. So those Purdue breasts, man, those pre-packaged breasts, I love them. They're so easy. You just clean them and cut them up. Boom, bang, boom, 1, 2, 3. So, I'm gonna finish cooking now. Oh, that was so close. For the sake of not burning myself or making a huge mess, I'm going to put the onions in before I turn on the stovetop because, yeah, I'm not trying to drop my phone or start the fire. In case you didn't know, I most definitely cook with my phone. Just fall in there. Alright, the rest is not falling in, so we're gonna scoop that in off camera. Alright, so it says medium heat. So we're gonna put it on medium heat. And we're gonna stir this bad boy around. Let me get let me get a little spatula that we have for such occasions. And this is a non-stick pan, so I am using a non-stick spatula. So I'm just like, you know, obviously it's not hot enough to be cooking right now, but I'm just spreading them around so that they don't burn or, you know, so that they simmer evenly. You know, just for the sake of that and nothing else. And like I said, this is ready to go in the oven, but this cooks fast, so that's why I just did it so that I could just pop it in without worrying about chaos ensuing. You know, normally when I cook, everything is all over the place and I'm just like scrambling to not mess up anything or burn anything, and I don't. And since I'm filming, I have to do something different. These are cooking up a storm right now, so it's time to add the chicken. So I'm gonna stir the curry mix in. Smells really good. And I guess the cream is supposed to give it the saucy texture that curry has, but it literally smells like curry already, and I'm like so freaking excited. Like it just smells so good. You know, and I want this to turn out good, so for the sake of it turning out good and me being able to mix it well, because I'm not using my dominant hand to mix this, that's why it looks so weird, I'm going to hit you guys back once it's time to add the cream and the heavy cream. Okay, so I already divided the rice. It's 4 cups of rice, ready to put in the pot once the water's boiled. And then I'm, you know, boiling the water right now. I think I can start to add the cream because I think the chicken is cooked enough. It said once the chicken is cooked, then you can add the cream. So this is the part that I'm nervous about. It says 1/3 cup. Let me just double check because I don't want to mess this up. It says, yes, 1/3 cup light or heavy cream. This is 1/3 cup. So nervous but excited because I want to see it like saucy. Oh Oh my goodness. That is crazy. That texture change though. That is actually insane. This is cool. Oh yes. If I was nervous before, I'm no longer nervous because wow. So this is how it's looking now. It could be saucier, honestly. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more cream. Just a little bit though, because I want it to have more of like a saucy consistency. Okay, ready? Oh, okay, let's see if that's enough, because like I said, I don't want to get ahead of myself and overdo it like I always do. Difference between heavy and light cream is heavy cream is thicker. Light cream is probably going to be more like soft and liquidy. But I don't mind this thickness because I don't like super, super wet food. Like this thickness right here, the fact that it's like a thick saucy is just like great. So the package says that once I stir it in, that I'm going to reduce it to low heat and simmer for 5 minutes or until thickened. But this looks like pretty thick already. A little bit. I know I have like a too much gene, but I just want this to be perfect. Like real life perfect. I just feel like it just a little bit. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do too? Just like add like the tiniest bit of water. You're gonna see me do it, so then like you can't even be mad at me. Just like the tiniest bit of water to maybe give it a little bit more like a. Oh, okay. I did it. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now it's a little bit more saucy and not dry and not too thick. Alright. Buns are done. So delicious, so shiny, and everything that you could ever want in a Hawaiian bun. The rice is done. Beautiful. So thick. Thick, thick, thick. So, dinner was a success. Everybody loved it. It was so good. It only fed 3 people with the amount of chicken that I had. It literally only fed 3 people. So keep that in mind with the size breast that I was using. But yeah, I'm full. So, and I have like a sink full of dishes behind me just waiting. So I'm gonna go now. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, one more thing. The chicken is really spicy. It's really spicy. It doesn't say it on the packet, but if you're not into spicy, oh, it's spicy, but it's good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be cooking something again soon because I like to cook now, so that's what I do. I like trying to cook new things. So it was great. Probably next time I'll add potatoes. Ooh. Potatoes sounds lovely. And it'll probably help with the spice because like it was spicy. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and thank you for watching. I hope if you try this that you like it because it's good. You know, if you don't want to like take the time to make handmade curry, like it tastes like real curry even though it's not. Alright, so I hope you guys have a great day.